Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's go, let's go. Josie Hola, the believer. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, Rango Marquez. We got the hanging lights on the board this morning. Gurpreet Bhujan. Hello, Gurpreet, all the way from India. Hello, Big Bertha. How are yous? How you doing, Bertha? Good morning. People ask what platform we're live on. You believe this? How long have I been doing this, folks? How long have I been doing this? We're live on MySpace. Good morning, John Wheat. Dr. Elijah Frazier, hello. Kay Braden, good morning. Christina Zan, Mike S., good morning. Let's go. We got the hanging lights. Let's hammer them. Hammer, hammer, hammer. We got 2 hammers in the VIP, by the way. Welcome to all our new VIP members. Good morning, Israel. Hello. Kay Braden. There she is. How are you, beautiful? All right, let's go. All right, Josie? What do you think? We're live on MySpace? Jameson, how are you, my friend? Good to see ya. Good morning, DJ. Let's go. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. If you always thought about becoming a trader and never have because you think it's so hard, well, you came on the right live because we are here to help you. Let's go, let's go. Bertha. I love that name, Bertha. You remember PB's Big Adventure? What was the name of the truck driver? Remember her? Large Marge. Large Marge. And remember her face turned like a monster and her tongue came out? Oh, man. Good morning, bartender. Hey, bartender, guess what? Right above you, you have Jameson. How do you like that? Ho! See what I did there? Did you guys see what I just did there? Maybe. Good morning, my beauties. Good morning. Yeah, Jameson makes you feel like you're sitting next to a warm fire, right? Yep, those were the days. Not anymore, though. Love Luca, we're going over a lot. We are going over a lot. Good morning, everybody. Let's get this party started. All that we ask that you do is tap the screen, share the live. Can you all hit that button, that arrow that looks like this in the bottom right corner of your screen? Look, it looks like this, but it's yellow. Okay? And it's backwards. This is backwards. Hold on. Let's go. Woo, woo, woo. You see that thing? Hit that thing and share it live with everybody and repost it. That'll be right above you. And it's yellow, okay? And donate if and when you can. Right now, we have 13 more hanging lights. Are we going to leave these hanging lights just sitting there? Let's go. Let's go. Bill Boyle, don't yell. Thank you for all the shares, the follows. So tomorrow, this is Miss Market. Guys, if you ever want to know what symbol we're on, it's right here. If you ever want to know what time frame we're on, it's right here. So as I switch the time frames, that's going to switch, okay? As I switch the symbol, that's going to switch. All righty? It's right behind you, my beauties. You can see that nice and clear. Here, I can make it, I think, a little bit bigger for you, too. Let's see. There we go. How's that? A little bit bigger? Yes, it is. All right, so tomorrow, we will be, the state of our market will be neutral, bearish neutral, okay? The state of our market tomorrow will be bearish, and it will be neutral. Now, bearish neutral. The big mistake that traders make, and we're here to help you fix this, okay, is that if you get a gap up tomorrow, this is your gap up in pre-market, all the way up here, traders think we are bullish. We are not bullish. And why is that? Hello, beautiful Tracy. Hello, Adrian Ward. John Wheat. Guprit Boujan. Why are we not bullish, my beauties? But Voss, we have this big gap up. We're going to the moon. No, you're not. This is called the novice gap right here. The novice gap right here. You are doing nothing. The worst thing you can do is go long in that situation up here. You are not bullish because we are in a bearish state. The state trumps the position. All right? This is one of my number one plays that I take short to the downside, okay? One of my number one plays. Look, on coin, we were in a bearish state. We had that big gap up. This is the exact trade I took on Friday. And I took this short to the downside. Whammo! But what happens is the novice and amateur trader thinks you are in a bullish position. So you're going to the moon. No. You're not going long. And we teach you all this in our amazing VIP community. See, what you think trading is, and we all done this in the beginning. We thought the more green candles we get to the upside, the better chance we are going to, if we get in after so many of them, we're going to make money. No, it's going to go the other way. Damn, let me try that again. But we have so many green candles, Voss. I got to get in up here. This is confirmation. No, it ain't, because you were going to turn over right there. That's why every time you get into a trade, it immediately goes against you. So a lot of people think, well, duh, trading is common sense. The more green I get, the more I enter. Well, we have a gap up, so we're going long. I'm going to trade the news. If the news comes out and it's good, it's going to go up. If the news comes out and it's going to be bad, we're going to go down. Nope. So you've tried all of these things, and they haven't worked because you need to know how to trade. And the reason none of this works is because the market runs on a cycle. Doesn't matter if the news is good, if the news is bad. Let me give you a perfect example. Here on coin, this big gap up, let's say right before the bell, right when you hear this. Ready? 3 seconds before you heard that bell go off, coin, it's gonna be the greatest thing. Everyone get in. It's still gonna go down. The cycle trumps it all. If you are in the wrong market cycle and news comes out, it's going to go in the opposite direction. Okay? It has to. It has to. Okay? And that is why so many people lose in the market. It's because they're not educated on how to trade the market. They just think they're going to figure it out because it's based on common sense. It is the farthest thing from common sense. Always remember, common sense isn't so common. Now, so tomorrow we have this bearish neutral state. You also must know, my beauties, what the whip zone is. This is the whip zone. All your whip zones will be different on whatever you're trading. The reason this is called the whip zone is because for the first 15 minutes after the bell goes off, if you try to trade in between those white lines, you're going to get chopped up. You are going to have tails all over the place. Up, down, up, down, up, down. After 15 minutes comes off, you could take the whip zone off. So this is our whip zone. So if we opened on this market to the downside right there with that beautiful event, you also have to know what events are in the market. There are 13 different events in the market, okay? You have to know what they are, okay? Can you take that short? Hello, Mama. How are you? Lino, my boy. How are you, my brother? Folks, we have one hanging light. One hanging light. We are giving you a wealth of knowledge here, and we have one hanging light. Those lights aren't going to be hanging much longer if we don't start hammering them. Let's go, my beauties. So can we take that to the downside? Yes, you could take this to the downside. Because of your state and because of your position, you can go short to the downside. Now, let's say you open in this position. Right here, the bell goes off. Wham! Are you taking that short to the downside? Right there, traders? Yes or no? Are you taking that, my beauties? Ooh, life wonders! No, because of the position you are in. Remember, my beautiful traders, the farther we get away from the heartbeat of the market, the higher the chance you are going back this way. So if you take a trade here to the downside, you have a 10% of this reversing on you. If you take a short here, you have a 50% chance of this reversing. If you take a short down here, you have a 75% chance that you are reversing. So for those of you who are waiting for more red to go short, that's why you're going back that way, okay? Who got all of those? Lena Rocha, Christina Zon, Lino, boom! Thank you, Mylino. W's in the chat for our amazing VIPer, Lino Rocha. Let's go, my beauties. This thing won't let me put up new goals. The next one is the donut. No, 3 galaxies. We need 3 galaxies because the TikTok thing is all jacked up again. 3 galaxies. That's the next goal. It won't let me change it, okay? So that is why that is happening to you. Now, to the upside, if we go to the upside here, let me put this in. You try to go long here at the open, here, or here, you are going to lose all 3 of these trades. Why? Why are you going to lose all those 3 trades? To the downside, you can go short coming out of the open if you're in the correct position. But here you can't. Candy! The whole thing's jacked up. I can't even do. Oh, man. TikTok and their shitty. They really have gone down the crapper. Candy! Boom! Because you are in a bearish state. You're not going anywhere. You have to wait until you get into a narrow or a bullish state. Okay, traders? This ain't rocket science. You got to learn how to do this. Now, what are we missing from here? Can you judge your trades just based off the whip zone right before the bell goes off? You have your whip zone in place. You got your state. You got your position. We're ready to trade. Is that so? Thank you for the follow, Marvin. Thank you. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate you, my candy. Much love to you, my candy. Right. Support and resistance we're missing. So as we start to put in our support and resistance, things start to change a little bit here, don't they? To the upside and to the downside. Things start to change, my beauties. So now we have our support and resistance in. Okay? So we do not want to go long here. Boom! Right into 668 in a bearish state because you are going to get rejected hard to the downside. Okay? To the downside, though, can you short here if you get in good enough? Yes. But what are you going to do as you start to come around 657? As you start to come into this support at a short from down here, what are you going to be doing right here? Does anybody know? Are you going to be shorting more to the downside? Oh, I'm going to short more. I'm going to short right here, Voss. No. You are going to be looking for that reversal. You are going to be wrapping your trade up down here. You will be getting your one-to-one. Get out. Get out. Okay? Now, if you open under this support to the downside, can you now short this under this support? Yes or no? We got 2 more galaxies on the board. 2 more galaxies. Let's go. And we're going to have to hammer hanging lights here. It won't let me change it. No, you're not shorting here even with a retest because you will be in a wide state. You are not shorting down in a bearish wide state. You're not going to go anywhere. You are looking for that reversal, traders, at all times. Once you get wide, okay, once you get wide, you are looking for the reversal. That's the problem. Too many of you are chasing your stocks. You're like, you ever go to a dog park and they chase the rabbit around? That's what you're doing. You are chasing the stock all around. Oh my God, Miss Market's going up. I gotta get in. I gotta get in. Oh my God, it's going down. I gotta chase it to the downside. No. You're always looking to do the opposite of what you think you should do. Think about that. Okay, let's put that into perspective. This rips to the upside. The old you is going long here. How many of you would take that long to the upside? If those that are trained by me now, before you were trained by me, how many of you would go long to the upside there? How many? Put me in the chat. We got 2 more galaxies on the board, my beauties. Let's go. A lot of me's, and the people that are saying, not me, of course you would. The reason you're saying no is because you're on here now and you know not to. Blabbermouth. So listen. You are doing the opposite. As this is going higher, you are looking for your reversal play on this, okay? Now, tomorrow on Tesla, holy moly. What is one thing we're not doing on Tesla tomorrow? For the first 15 minutes of the day, right out of the gate, we know we are not doing what, my beauties? What are we not doing? You're not going long, and you ain't going short. You ain't going this way, and you ain't going this way, my beauties. Okay? You ain't doing either. Because of this state, you have to wait until you get more into a narrow state. See, one thing, your trading, my beautiful traders, is a reflection of who you are. Do you all understand that? Your trading is a reflection of you. We got 2 more galaxies. Let's go. 2 more galaxies. Who's got them? Anybody? Anybody? Thank you, my candy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What is that? What does that mean? If you are impatient, your entries will look like your impatience. If you are not disciplined as a human, your trading will look like that. You're not disciplined. Until you change, your trading won't change. How many of you here have been trading for more than 2 years? Put me in the chat. Who here has been trading for more than 2 years? Carrie, what's up, Carrie? How many of you are still where you were when you first started? You haven't changed. You haven't changed. All right, we're giving it 1 more minute to get 2 galaxies or we are gone. The countdown is on the board. Andrew the Believer! Andrew! I can't change it. And it won't let me do any sound effects because it's all jacked up. See how jacked up it is? Here we go. Andrew! What prop firm do I use? None. I don't use a prop firm. The only people who use prop firms are these people. They have tried options on their own and failed. They tried penny stocks on their own and they failed. So they're sick of losing their money, so they're going to try and join a prop firm because their wife won't give them any more money to trade because they suck at it. So if you tell me you're in a prop firm, that means you suck. That means you are not a good trader. Not at all. Okay? You must learn these fundamentals: state, position, and market cycle. Those are the three basics that you need to learn before you go any further in your trading. You ain't going anywhere until you learn those three things. You're just going to keep losing. You never graduate the prop firm. It'll be impossible for you to do. They're not going to give you money. Okay, Bill, here's prop firm money. You don't know what you're doing. You sucked at trading until you came here. Here you go, Bill. Are you kidding me? So Tesla, we are starting to get wide. This is our whip zone. You're not shorting. You are doing no shorting. You can't go long at the open either because of the state that you're in. Traders, don't you understand? Listen to this. I want you to look at me right now. Whatever you're doing, you have been trading for a long time. You have not gotten any better. The chances are you have gotten a lot worse. So why do you keep thinking the more you keep doing what you're doing, it's going to change? That's insanity. You do realize that, right? That is the definition of insanity. Let's go hit some hanging lights, my beauties. Yes, the VIP is open. Congratulations to all our new VIP traders from yesterday. Holy moly, we had a lot of you. You are going to head over to thevoshTrading.com right here. This is where we are going to train you on how to be a real trader. You're not going to be a gambler anymore, okay? You're actually going to learn how to do this. TheVoshTrading.com link is in the bio as well, my beauties. All right, now, how many of you do this every morning? Put yes or no in the chat. How many of you do this every morning? You're drawing your trend lines. Who's drawing their trend lines? Who's drawing their trend lines? Hell no. Hell no. This is Amateur 101 right here. The old Trendaroonies. You are actually sitting there drawing these things like a crazy person. So, Felicia! K. Braden! Boom! Lino! Boom! With the money gun! Thank you, my Lino! Okay? So remember, traders, you're not drawing trend lines. You have to know what the heartbeat of the market is. Who knows what the heartbeat of the market is? What's the heartbeat of the market? Anybody know? Sue knows. Yes, you do. John, thank you, my John. The 20 shall set you free. That's the heartbeat. What is the one? Who knows what the one is? Kevin Callahan, there he is. Boom! With the diamond gun. Thank you, Kevin Callahan. I appreciate you. I want you to all look at this guy. His name's Hassan. I want you to see his profile picture. Okay? I want you to all respond to Hassan right now. Okay? And say, Hassan, go bye-bye. Go bye-bye. Give him his baby bottle, everybody. Bye-bye. Hassan. Oh, Hassan. Kevin Lino Rocha. Lino with the diamond gun. Kevin. Lino. Boom. Hassan. Chap. Hassan. Right there. Let's go. All right, the one. Let's get back to work. The one. What is the one, everybody? The one is the 5-minute chart. This is where you are going to make your living, on the 5-minute chart. You see, the ones that try to trade the 2-minute chart all day lose. The one who try to trade the 1 minute all the time lose. Why don't they trade the 5-minute chart? Because they don't have patience. They're gamblers. Gamblers want instant gratification. They want to win now. And that's why they lose. The market will never reward a gambler, ever. Okay? So when you're trading on the 2-minute chart, okay, You are trading in between the consolidations. That's where you're getting chopped up. And the reason you're trading in consolidation is because you don't know your market cycle. Now, if I do this, and VIPers, please, for the love of God, do not answer. Do not answer this question. What number, if you're going long to the upside, are you entering on? 1, 2, 3, or 4? What number are you going long on? Hello, Malik, Jim Westwood, Thomas Masabi, Brandon. A lot of 4s in the chat. No. Nope. Thank you for the follow. You are going long on number 1, my beauties. Number 1. You have to know your market cycle. We have a whole training on the VIP on this for you. Your mind's going to go like this. And then I want you to go back and look at all your losing trades and apply it to what you learned in the VIP. You're going to be stunned by what you find. Okay? You are going to be stunned by what you find. All right, here we go. Here is your let me do it in red. Here is the heartbeat of the market. Okay? That is the heartbeat of the market. This is your move to the upside. Okay? What is that called? How many people are going, Kevin Callahan! Boom! Kevin with the flying jets. Holy moly! W's in the chat for Kevin Callahan, the man, and Lena Rocha, the man. Thank you, Mr. Callahan. I love you, brother. Thank you. This, right. How many of you will go long on this bar to the upside? This is called an exhaustion bar. So what's going to happen is very soon you are going to have a major pullback. Major. You are going to have violence to the downside. But the problem is most traders think this is bullish. They think that's bullish. No, my beauties, no. All right, let's pull this back. There she blows. There she is. Whammo! Boom! Who's going long on that now? We're going to the moon. Exhaustion. Boom! Are you still playing with your RSI and your MACD? But my MACD said I should go long. There it is again. Ready? Boom! Holy moly, Voss. How do you know all of this? Keep tapping that screen. We're at 41,000. You are going to learn all of this and much more in the VIP. Who wants to walk upstairs to your wife after a day of trading and do this? Are you ready? How'd you do today, honey? And you play this song. Instead of walking upstairs like this. Did you lose again? Yeah. Why do you keep doing it if you keep losing? Well, because if I keep watching YouTube videos, I'm eventually going to get it, honey, all right? I just need another 5,000. 5,000? What's the one thing you struggle with? Put it in the chat. As a trader, you say, Voss, I need you to teach me. Go! Put it in the chat. Let's see what we got. States. You'll learn that in the VIP. Entries. So let me ask you all the question. A lot of you say entries right now. Look at this. Entries. Okay. So Felicia with the future encounter. Boom! That was my elbow. Sue, Kevin, Lino. You all are saying entries. What you should be saying right now is, Voss, how do I get better at risk management? See, traders, the only thing we control in the market is risk management, is you're losing. That is it. When you enter a trade, it doesn't matter if it's me, Warren Buffett, I don't care who they are, the greatest trader in the world. When they enter a trade for a long to the upside or a short to the downside, none of us have control over what is going to happen once we're in. Once we're in the move, we have no control anymore. You are in the fate of miss market. I need you all to understand that, okay? You have no control of this going up. You can pray to the big man, oh, please go up. You can scream, come on, Tesla, come on. Not going to work, okay? The only thing you control is getting out of the trade. So if you enter right here for a long, and you say to yourself, you are getting out right here, okay? You're entering here, you're getting out here. When this comes back down and hits that area, you get out of the trade. The problem is, too many of you are letting it do this, praying it's going to come back up. All right? Now let's do this. And I'm going to show you something here. Oh, are you ready? Here's your entry. Okay? Is where you said you were getting out. It starts coming back down. Now listen, I want you to see if you can figure this out. You don't get out. It's down here. You're hoping it comes back up. All of a sudden, it's coming back up. Oh my God, I'm going to get my money back. And then all of a sudden you see this, and then you're out right there. That is where you exit, right there. This was your entry. That was supposed to be your exit. That is now your exit. What is this called? To the downside. Holy moly. Why do you think this play works so well? It's all the people praying that this goes back up. And then it fails again, and whammo! Whammo! Cycle 3 shall set you free. Cycle 3 in the market. Right there. Whammo! Did you ever see that sucker go? Okay? It's because all the people who bought up here got ravaged to the downside. PTSD from those days. Yes, you never want to get caught in that, traders. Boom. Look, watch. You're in. You're not out. Here it comes. It's coming back. And whammo! Back to the downside. So all these people over here that bought in the wrong cycle are now upset. How many of you has that happened to? It was starting to come back up. You're like, yes, I'm going to break even. And then it ripped right out the rug, ripped right out from under you. And then the party's over. How many? Yes, look at all these yeses. Look at all these yeses. Holy moly. Woo! And we're going to teach you all of this and much more. And much, much more. Okay? What else do you struggle with? Put it in the chat. Hims and hers. Let's look at hims and hers. We're going to look at it from Friday. So we still have everything in line here. Friday was what, the 12th? Yes. No, the 13th, right? Okay. Friday the 13th. Oh, we didn't do hims the other day, did we? Okay. All right, so here we go. This was the first candle here. I can't see this. Hold on, everybody. Okay, it was that candle. So this was your whip zone on hims and hers on Friday. For the first 15 minutes, are you trading inside here? No. We're going long. No, you're not. We're going long. No, you're not. See the whip? This is why you're getting whipped. You're trading in the whip zone. We need to get under the whip zone or above the whip zone. Okay, on hims and hers. Does she get out? Oh, does she get out? Yes, it is. Boom, boom, right there. Okay, while you're jerking around in the whip zone. Okay, traders, you have to understand this. Hims and hers was in a bearish neutral state. Those of you going long are going to get your face ripped off. And then look what happens. Whammo to the downside. Let's hammer those roses. Let's go. Roses, 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 roses. Let's go. Okay, my problem is finding liquidity while trying not to be liquidity. Well, the first problem is you're using the word liquidity. That is the number one bred back amateur. Did you hear that on Facebook? Did you hear that on YouTube? Liquidity? 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 Liquidity. The wizard shall set you free. Wizard, we have somebody using the word liquidity. What do you have to say to him? Okay. Okay. All right, I'll let them know right now. Okay. The Wizard of Oz shall set you free. Brad back. I need you to get a mop. Go get a mop. Not a broom, a mop, because you have a lot of liquidity on the ground. You're drooling liquidity. I want you to sweep it from side to side. Sweep, sweep, some from side to side. Get that mop. Sweep that liquidity. Sweep, 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 sweep from side to side. Now, the problem here with liquidity is you always have liquidity or the market wouldn't move. Okay? So the real question you're asking is, where do you get in so it will go in your direction? Not liquidity. Okay? So once again, we are going to map out our handy-dandy market cycle. You need to enter on market cycle 1, and you will have plenty of liquidity. If you enter to the upside on market cycle number 8, you will have plenty of, put it in the chat, everybody, liquidity. Okay? The reason you don't have liquidity is because you are entering for a long where these green circles are. They all have liquidity, but they're going in the other direction. All right? So traders, stop using these words. Fair value gap, opening range breakouts. Okay? They're selling points to suck you in. Stop using the word liquidity. All right? You're not going to be any better of a trader by using these words, my beauties. All right? Let's go. We need roses. Let's go. We need roses. We need hanging lights. Let's go to the moon. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, Netflix. This was what we mapped out on Netflix, okay? As you can see here, I have 2 lines there that we drew. Whammo! What did I tell you about these 2 lines to the upside on Friday? I said it was major what? It was major what? Resistance! Resistance! Whoa, isn't that a woof? Look at that, huh? Look at that. Holy moly. Isn't that amazing how that happens? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, Voss, hold on. Whoa. Look at this level. Whammo. Right back there. Ho. Who drew these lines out? Someone must know what they're doing. Who drew these lines out? Find that guy. Go find that guy. How do we come up where to put these lines in? You learn that in the VIP. We have a whole training on it for you. In the VIP, to learn how to put these lines, you will have an entire training on it. Over here at the VoshTrading.com. See, guys, all of you are just guessing every day. Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep gambling? Even though that you don't think you're gambling, guessing is gambling when it comes to the market. The VoshTrading.com, that is where we will teach you everything we're talking to you about. You will be a trained trader. You can't be a trained trader now because you don't know what you're doing. Okay? Do we got that, everybody? It's very, very important. Hey, Jay Dobbins, how are you? Hello, Brian. Hello. Best decision ever. Thank you so much. Yes, we are going to teach you how to trade. Okay? Now, here's the problem on Netflix tomorrow. If you look at Netflix tomorrow, what state are you in? What state are you in? Don't tell me the state you live in. What state is Netflix in tomorrow? Let me make this a little bigger for you. Hello, Scott. How are you, my brother? Narrow. Okay? And here's your whip zone. Boom. Boom. That is your whip zone. If you open in the whip zone, are you taking a trade? Yes or no? Are you taking a trade in the whip zone? Yes or no? No. After 15 minutes, the whip zone comes off. Okay? What do we know right now where we closed on Friday? All roads. All roads. All roads. You got it. Back to the heartbeat of the market. Where do you think you're going? Whoop. It already started. Okay? Traders, how many of you are done and sick and tired of having red months every month in the market? If you're sick of having red months in the market, put me in the chat right now. Flood the chat. Let's go. Who's sick of being red? All right? So most novices, if this is the month of March, okay, a lot of you are going to have this. Red, 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 red. Maybe a green day. Red, 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 red. Maybe a green, green, if you get lucky. Red, red, red. That is your month in the market. There's a lot of red days on there. Look at all these B's. There is a lot of red in there. Do you know why there's a lot of red in here? And for those of you that couldn't man up and admit that you're red every month, you were going to struggle at this for a very long time because you are letting your ego get in the way right now. Okay? We are going to change this from green to red. Okay? And the first thing we're going to do for you, because what's in it for me? You got to apply to that station, right? WIIFM. Everyone applies to this station. WIIFM radio, baby. What's in it for me? Okay? Now, number one, when you get into under my protective umbrella, we are going to work on your risk management. That is the first thing. Because right now, your winning trades look like this, and your losing trades look like that. So until we get this at least to look like this, we got a problem, Houston. Houston, we got a problem. Hello, beautiful Casey. How are you? So we need to get you from here, step one, to here, step two. So at least you are breaking even. All right? You're not going to go from here to being great. You got to go to break even first. Now, in order to do this, you have to have great risk management. In order to have great risk management, what do you need to do, VIP? Tell them. Thank you, Davion, for the follow. VIP is a game changer. Thank you, Enki. Thank you. What do we need, my beautiful traders? Requires great patience. That's number one. You must have patience. You must have amazing discipline. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, Bill or Nancy, every trade you get into, I want you to lose it on purpose. In your simulator, you're going to get in and lose. And we are going to make your losses go from this to this, to that, to that, to that, to that, to that. That is how your losses are going to go. We are going to make it so losing doesn't bother you anymore. Right now, you have most men that lose in the market and they turn into this. No! What's wrong with this guy? He just lost a trade. Jesus, thought someone died. You all right, Bill? It's only a trade. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, Bill. Calm down, buddy. Because Bill thinks he's going to win. So we are going to make you cry it out. We're going to make you cry it out until you get right here and you are crying no more. Where a loss is just a brush off the top of your shirt. Dust off. Next trade. Okay? But until we do this part, we can't get any further. Because if you have big losses, you will never have big winners. It will never happen. You're stuck. You're in quicksand. I can't get green every month, Bob. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because you can't control losing. You can't control losing. You don't keep the promise you make to yourself. But we're going to make it a little easier for you, okay? And the reason we're going to do that is because before every trade you take, you are going to know exactly where you're getting out for your winner and where you're getting out for your loser. You will know every trade before you take it. Right before you get in, you're going to know where you're getting out, and you know where you're getting out if you have the winner. Okay? So now, only thing you got to do, Bill, is you got to say, this is where Voss says we're getting out. I'm out. We got a winner. I'm out. But what's going to happen is this, my beauties. You are going to get in a trade, and we are going to teach you where to get out. You're supposed to get out right there, Bill, for the loser. And for the first little while, you are still not going to get out right there. And you're still going to have this problem. And you're still going to do this. Okay? But until you start listening and get out right there, you are still going to lose. How about that, everybody? You're still going to lose. Got it? And you're going to learn how to do this right. Never buy signals. If anybody is selling you signals, run like hell. Number one, it's illegal. Number two, you're going to lose. You are going to learn how to trade in our VIP. You are going to know how to do this. You are going to know where to get out. We're going to teach you market cycle. We're going to teach you state. We're going to teach you position that all pros know, so you know what to do. Isn't that a wild concept? Let's go, everybody. Can we hammer these hanging lights? Thank you. Thank you. So how many of you right now have losses that look like this and have winners that look like that? Put me in the chat. Who has losses that look like this and winners who look like that? Jameson, I'm your best friend, Mr. Alex, well, you're a VIPer now. MG, thank you for the follows, everybody. We got a lot of people in here with a lot of big losses and little winners. Oh, Striker, you're a VIPer now. This is because you don't know what you're doing. Period. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're gambling. You're guessing. You're losing. Here's where we're going to clean it up. TheVossTrading.com. This is where you get in, and we will help you become a better trader. No doubt about it. Let me put it to you this way. You're not going to get any worse than you are now. Okay? You're not going to get any worse. I forgot who said that in the VIP. They were like, get in there. You're guaranteed not to get worse. Thank you, Candy. Oh. Look at this guy right here. Look at this. Are we ready? Houston made. Look at him. Now, look, folks. I mean, would you take a look at this guy? Hold on. Before we go any further, Houston, what's his name? H-Town Poppy. H-Town Poppy. This guy works out. Look at him. Where are the muscles? He's posting videos of him working out. Where the hell are the muscles at? And, of course, they stopped. He's an investor and an entrepreneur with 167 followers. Houston made. You better go to Texas because Houston ain't cutting it, pal. You better be Texas made because we got a lot of followers here. Holy moly. Woof. Look at this guy. HTX investor and entrepreneur. Houston, we got a problem. Houston, you got a problem. All right, what else are you struggling with? Let's go over it. Does Voss know how to take care of these people or what? Does Voss know how to take care of these people or what? Guy's like 2'2", lifting a 10-ounce dumbbell. Frosty Duck says, the VIP is worth every penny for me. Completely changed my trading. We love you, Frosty. You've been in the VIP a while. QQQ, sure. So on QQQ, I think we still have it mapped out, right? Let me see. The 13th? Yes. So up here, we said this is major resistance, right? Whammo to the downside. Okay, on QQQ. You have to know where your major levels are, traders. You have to know where these major levels are at all times. Now, once you have these levels in place and you know your state, position, and market cycle, you will be unstoppable. But right now, you don't know anything. So on the Qs, coming into tomorrow, you are in a neutral state. Neutral. I am not looking to do anything to the upside on the Qs tomorrow until we get narrow. And in order to get narrow, we need two things to occur. What are those two things on QQQ tomorrow? What are the two things we need in order to get narrowed? Who knows? The trend line? We don't have trend lines. Novices use trend lines. Very good, patron! Patron! Boom! Can we finish off those hanging lights? I'm sorry I couldn't change the goals. The app is stuck. Let's finish off those 5 hanging lights. Those are the last ones. Time and price is going to get you narrow. Which one do we want? Out of these two, as traders, do we want time or price to get us there? Thank you, Kidney! Price. Why? We want price to get us there because price is going to bring us violence. Time is going to give you a 200 that trends. When a 200 trends like this to the downside, this is the price action you get right there. You see that? We don't want consolidation chop. We want violence. We want the stocks to move. Okay? Lino Candy! Lino is back, baby. We need you here, Lino. Yes. Mr. Leo, you'll learn that in the VIP. All right? How do you get in? You must have just got here, so we will show you. Kevin Callahan! Boom! With the Fairy Dragon. Thank you, Candy and Lino. TheVoshTrading.com. That is where you are going to learn how to trade. Period. End of story. Or keep doing what you're doing. Folks, listen. You keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, you're going to have to be taught. Will I be the mother of your children? I can't be. I'm already your father. I'm already your daddy. I am your children's granddaddy. You didn't know that, Nibbler? Your mama needs some explaining to do to you. An EMA? No, we don't use EMAs, Laser. Thank you, Candy! You want to see Bull Nibbler? Look. Your mom even ripped my hat last night. See? She ripped the hat. God darn it. I'm glad she didn't pull my hair, though. I'm still healing. All right, my beauties. GRAB? Sure. Grab. What are we grabbing? The old penny stock. All right, so a few things here. Who asked for this? Who asked for grab? I don't know where they went. Okay, first off, you have no volume. This is a penny stock with no volume. So please don't trade this. Okay? Please don't trade this. Okay? A promo code? Yes, you are going to use the promo code. Are you ready? MUT, write this down, ANT. MUTANT. This is the promo code. And you get 0% off. All right? But you got to put it in just like how I did it. MUTANT for 0% off. Okay? It's too easy, guys. This is too easy. I'm sorry I had the music up too loud today. I forgot to lower it. I apologize. Are we ready? Roll call. Candy, Kevin Callahan, Lino Rocha, Rob Morris, official KK, Davion. Oh, well, desserts. Hi, I'm your father, Nibbler. Sierra, John, Sue, Life Wonders, Jules, Out of Sight, Miguel, Striker, DJ Shell, Stevie B, Sugar C, what's up, Sugar? Miguel Coedo, DJ Shell, Sue Felicia, Patron, Lino Rocha, John, Jay Gilbert, Andrew the Believer, Rasmin World, Candy, Christina Zan, Lino Rocha, Mama Chronicles, Sierra, Jay Gilbert, Donielle the Beautiful, Kay Braden, Mike S., and the first gifter of the day, Andrew the Believer. Is there currently a promo code? Yes, KW. Write this down. MUTANT. This is the promo code. Let's go, my beauties. We love you. Get in that VIP. Now is the time to change your trading. Or tomorrow, it's going to be like Bill Murray. It's going to be Groundhog Day all over again. And you deserve better. Your family deserves better. All right, my beauties? Keep tapping. We're only at 82,000 taps. Do you want me to keep coming on here? If you want me to keep coming on here, KW, that I'm joking. That's not the promo. We don't do promo codes. It is only $49.99 a month, my brother. That was a joke. It is only $49.99 a month to learn how to trade like a pro. We got to do better. All right? Do you focus on options or day trading? Laser, please don't go in the VIP, and please don't trade, okay? I mean that. I'm not being mean. I mean that. Just forget it. Do something else. VIP, the best decision I ever made in my life. Thank you, Lino. Let's go, my beauties. Are we ready for the morrow? Who is ready for tomorrow? The state of our market will be neutral tomorrow. It will be neutral tomorrow. Okay? Had to ask. I know. Get in there, KW, and we'll change your trading. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yes or no? Good. Good job, everybody. I love you all so much. We'll see you tomorrow. VIPers, new VIPers, we'll get you all tagged up and welcome you here shortly. Have a great day, everyone. Give someone a hug. Make the world a better place.